Hey guys, welcome back to my channel All That Glitters. Today I would show you how you can reconstruct old denims into a backpack. If you have a pile of abandoned denims that you don't wear anymore, then you are going to love this tutorial. For this you'll need old denims, scissors, markers, measuring tape, a shoelace, and some buttons and closures. Now let's get started. Take your denims and spread them on a table. Now cut along the inner seam of your denims. Cut along the zipper as well. Now when you open it, you'll have enough fabric for making the bag. Next, we'll cut out pieces for making different parts of the bag. Draw a 15 by 15 inches square for making the body of your bag. And 12 into 5 inches rectangle for the base. Before cutting the square, pin both the layers of denim together as we'll cut through both the layers. This will give you two identical square pieces of 12 by 12 inches. It's important to leave at least half an inch of sewing margin, but mistakenly I cut exactly on the markings, so I'll compensate for it on the opposite side. For the base, we need only one rectangular piece. We'll use the remaining fabric for making the pocket. Again, leave half an inch of sewing margin around the markings while cutting. For the pocket, make a rectangle of 9 into 5 inches. On three sides of the rectangle, mark a 2-inch margin. Now cut along it. Now mark a line joining lower corners of the rectangle and cut. A 3 into 10 inches piece of fabric will make the flap of the pocket. Now we'll stitch the two 15 into 15 inch squares together. For this, flip the pieces so the right side of the fabric is on the inner side facing each other. Now sew one side parallel to the seam already present in the center of the fabric. If you're hand sewing the bag, you may use a blanket stitch or a back stitch. For blanket stitch, take the needle through the fabric and pull the needle until a small loop of thread is left. Then pull your needle through the loop. I'll show you one more time. And just pull through the loop. Hand stitching is more time consuming, so I use my grandma's old school sewing machine for this project. Now after you stitch the fabrics together, flip over and run another straight stitch about 5 mm away from the seam you just created. We are making a cover stitch here, like the one usually present in denims. For this, run the machine one more time as close to this seam as possible. It should look like this once you're done. At this stage, there already are 3 seams on the fabric, and we'll make the 4th one while joining the ends. While stitching the base, the 4 seams should correspond to mid of each side of the base. So keeping that in mind, start from whichever side you want and stitch the base and body of the bag together. Do not forget to leave sewing margin on both sides of the fabric. You can mark them using a chalk if you want. Now this seam should have come to the middle of this side, but it didn't, so I had to manipulate and cut 2 inches of the base. Then go about and stitch till the 2 loose ends correspond. We'll stitch these ends with cover stitch as well. But before that, make a loop over the top for the drawstring. It should look like this once you're done. For the pocket, I folded the fabric in line with the diagonal cut I made, with the wrong side of the fabric outside, and stitched to leave out a triangle. Cut the extra part and flip over. Now cover stitch the upper part as I've shown. Now stitch over the side markings we made for the pocket. This will give a rectangular shape to the pocket. Now fold in a little fabric and stitch your pocket on all 3 sides. After this, we'll sew the flap in place. Cover stitch on all 3 sides of the flap and just run a straight stitch here. For the straps, I did not have enough fabric left in my jeans, so I cut another jeans and made straps out of it. Length of the straps can vary according to your own convenience. Now we have the bag, the straps, And I also made a U-shaped flap using 2 small pieces of fabric and joining them using a cover stitch. Before proceeding further, make 2 holes for inserting a drawstring into your bag. I'm using a shoelace for this purpose. Now flip over and attach 2 straps together on the back of your bag and stitch the flap over it. To attach the straps on the sides, unstitch about 2 inches of space . Insert the strap diagonally and then re-stitch. Do this for both the straps. Now the last step is to make a closure for your bag. I used a small carabiner for it. You can use a button or any other thing that you like. And it's done. Turned out pretty well and looks nothing like a reconstructed denim. You'll be able to make a similar one if you follow all the steps I've shown in the tutorial. Tell me what you think about this tutorial in the comments below. I would love to answer any questions you guys have. Also hit the like button and share if this video was helpful in any way. Subscribe to my channel for more video tutorials. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, be creative and let the glitter spill.